Animals are amazing creatures whose behavior we still don't fully understand. They can touch us, make us laugh, scare us, or leave us completely puzzled. Watch to the end and you'll see just how astonishing and unpredictable animal life can be. Let's go! Sometimes all you need for a perfect family outing is a little mud and total freedom. For the newborns, it was the perfect hideaway until human attention broke the peace. Here, the rules aren't set by cars. This road belongs to the furry ones. Hunger was louder than conscience. One donut? That's not theft, that's a tasting. Maybe this is how the idea of the bidet was born. Tell me, how could you live next door to these guys and not melt from cuteness every second? Looks like someone's got a new class monitor, and he's not thrilled about the job. Even in a cold ocean, there's room for warm feelings. At art class, this student clearly paints from the heart, directly to the heart. When you're a mom, queen of the jungle, and household ruler all in one. When dad decides breastfeeding is a luxury, not a necessity. Elephants love water and often put on underwater shows, not for the crowd, but just for the joy of it. A bit of grain, a splash of water, and the next episode of his favorite show, the perfect evening for a self-respecting rooster. People think otters rub against trees to mark territory. Turns out they're just drying off to avoid catching a cold. It looked like a normal day in the yard until two stubborn creatures crossed paths. No need for a groomer, not when you've got a feathered stylist on call.
What a twist! Haven't you expected to see this either, have you?
The dog grabbed the beer, and now he regrets it. There's no flying back out of this one. They may seem calm, but provoke them and there won't be time to run.
Hey, hey, hey. Hello, Mama. Hey, no. Hey. Hey, hey, Amba.
The dog spotted a peacebreaker and launched a high alert interception. This sea lion clearly doesn't like having his personal space invaded, and he made that very clear.
Так смотрит. Как он там?
Ты не испугался?
The game gets so wild it's hard to tell who's playing and who's fighting for their life. People sometimes forget that animals aren't defenseless. Disturb them and they'll defend themselves just fine. Many marine animals have an excellent sense of smell. When they catch a whiff of fresh fish, they don't hesitate.
Where's he at? He's coming.
Look at this, holding the car. A monkey holding the car wheel. That's amazing.
Is he driving?
Well, he's actually holding the car wheel. Just an idiot. Well, that's the most amazing sight. That is amazing.
Yeah, get it.
This isn't a walk, it's a runway show. Sifakas definitely know how to make an entrance. Left the door open and got a visitor who doesn't take off his shoes and heads straight to the kitchen. Storks don't go for easy options. If they build, it's with grandeur, so the whole area sees it.
To be honest, I'm speechless after witnessing it. What about you?
Every mother feels it's her duty to feed the baby first and only then think of herself. The chase looked promising, but someone turned out to be a lot sneakier than expected. The snake had a plan until it met cat reality. He went out to hunt and ended up trapped. When a leopard meets the strength of a pack, he's no longer the hunter, but the prey. No big deal about the bones. The hunger left faster than the fish realized what was happening. When it comes to survival, the mongoose wastes no time. One precise bite, and even a deadly snake becomes dinner. He saw a seal tangled in a net and jumped in to help. No words, no hesitation. He just acted and became a real hero. The tiger was sure he had his prey, but the monkey proved that in the jungle, it's not just the strongest who survive, but the swiftest. In the wild, there's no place for the weak. Every moment is a fight for life, and today it's an even match.
The herd coming in there.
Feels more like a tense tenants meeting than a kitchen scene, and everyone's got a different outlook on life.
什么鬼啦？哎，你太夸张哎！哎呦，你怎么写得这么好啊？
A mother bear has two missions: protect her cub from the tiger and raise someone who will one day stand up to him on his own. The deer wanted to prove who's boss, but the rhino wasn't in the mood for debate. He went straight for heavier arguments. That's true friendship, just in a very odd form. The monkey found a toy, and the dog can only sigh and endure. Nobody touches his lunch. The rooster learned that the hard way, and now doesn't even breathe without permission. While you're stuck in traffic, he's already speeding off for bananas. This monkey clearly took obedience training. She knows exactly what button to push to get the dog in line.
I don't think she will. Oh, there you go.
This bear didn't wander in by accident. He was clearly eyeing a cozy spot, like the driver's seat. The goose didn't even have to attack. It just walked up and explained who's boss now. Mongooses were just looking for a quiet corner. They didn't expect it was already rented out by an angry cobra. This man didn't wait for the bear to make himself at home. He made it clear from the start who's boss. A no rules, no gloves fight with pure determination to win, it ended in a dramatic finish and an unquestionable victory for one contender. Looks like this isn't just a pond, it's a VIP spa for manatees.
Pretty cold out here. I'm biking, but I'm warmed up from biking, but if you're not moving around.
Disagreements in the animal world are resolved quickly, wordlessly, and spectacularly.
gonna lie down now. Look at her. What a breath.
That's what it means to truly earn the trust of animals.
I'm very stuck. She's gonna lie down now.
"300 kilos of confidence and strength until a fluffy ball of fury appears from around the corner."
Here, Nona, just film. Nona, no, we're not gonna shoot it. Give me a break. Easy.
No kids allowed. The trampoline is temporarily claimed by the local wildlife. Sometimes guarding territory isn't about size, it's about attitude. And this dog's got so much of it, the snake probably regretted 10 times over ever slithering into that yard.
Scuttling.
Jetzt geht's mit der wieder Schub. Achtung, Attack.
In these murky waters, mistakes aren't forgiven, especially when you're a young crocodile and facing a ton of muscle, rage, and territorial instinct. Migration is exhausting. It's lucky when someone's well-kept backyard offers the perfect pit stop. When building a wooden fence, don't expect it to stop anyone who really wants to get through. You're calmly hanging laundry when a leopard strolls into your yard. So much for an ordinary day. A family of polar bears decided this house would do nicely. Now they just needed to get inside. This cougar family acted like they already had a meeting with a realtor. They kept coming back like they were ready to close the deal. Looks like this deer came onto the road with a purpose. Judging by that stern gaze, he's not happy with the local traffic rules and he's ready to restore order himself. This camel might have just been browsing, but he looked so confident, the vendors chose not to test him and dove behind the counter. With that many participants, this isn't just a road crossing, it's a full-on protest march. Drivers will have to wait. This clearly wasn't their first break-in. Real professionals at sneaking onto property. Even an elephant knows those who visit in the morning make the wisest choices.
Robbie, go away.
There are things that are absolutely impossible to believe, and how could this even happen?
If you try to invade a rhino's space, expect a reaction fast and without warning. Traffic laws? Those are for license holders. The elephant has his own route. Elephants are masters of surprise visits, especially around lunchtime. Looks like the real boss of the neighborhood came out to inspect his domain. They promised peace and quiet. They forgot to mention the neighbor has hooves and weighs 600 kilograms.
Praying mantis and the snake biting. Yeah.
Even snakes make mistakes, especially when the snack tries to bite back. No matter how fierce a cat may be, it always steps back a bit when a dog's involved. Dogs guard the house with barking, cats with claws and an icy glare. It's well known spiders and snakes don't get along, and this time the snake got caught, quite literally, in the spider's web.
Get him, miss. Get him, miss. Come on.
Important sea guests were relaxing on the pier until the local sheriff arrived and reminded them who runs the shore.
Oh my gosh.
While most sea creatures avoid the shallows, rays go there deliberately, with cold precision to lie low and wait for their prey to come to them. The moose sized up the situation, weighed the risks, and decided it was best to walk away. The elephant decided the shot was too boring, so he added a creative touch to the frame. This photo sparked a debate even among veterinarians. Disease, mutation, or hoax? One thing is certain, sometimes nature creates what defies explanation.
Be quiet.
Elephants are wise and calm creatures, but if he's that close, don't tempt fate. Hide.
Be quiet.
Can you be quiet, please? I told you 100 times, be quiet, please.
What began as a normal wildlife tour turned into a nightmare. The lions didn't just approach the bus, they came for prey. It was about to turn into an all-out brawl, but then the pride leader stepped in and instantly transformed a furious mob into obedient kittens.
And we're moving on at the speed of light. All the most interesting things are still ahead.
When you're thirsty, even the most graceful creatures forget their elegance. The guide promised an unforgettable safari, and in the end, he definitely kept his word. During the dry season, zebras embark on massive migrations in search of water and fresh grass. Leading vast herds, they travel dozens, sometimes hundreds of kilometers, risking their lives when crossing rivers. When two tigers meet on the same territory, there are no negotiations. The one who growls louder and stands stronger is the one in charge. Sometimes patients are literally unliftable, but a good vet always finds a way to reach the heart. While others look for enemies among people or animals, this one found his in a piece of equipment. When even a lion comes to pay tribute to a human, you know that person truly earned respect, a real story of powerful friendship. This isn't a frame from The Lion King, it's a real moment of an animal saying goodbye to someone who meant a lot to it.